Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Tryndamere mid lane and showing you how to carry on it with the best build and runes possible. We have lethal tempo, triumph, alacrity, last stand. Second win, unflinching with attack speed 80 and armor. There's a few different ways to play in mid. We're gonna be playing a more all-in kill heavy. That's why we have ghost and flash. If you want to play a more passive, just shove wave and stay alive, then you should instead look to take phase rush. Phase rush is amazing for that. But if you actually want to just kill your opponent, smash them down, you need lethal tempo for that. And if you're having trouble doing that, just don't die. Make it to 6, and then you can do it because you just dive them underneath their turret with full fury. Your fury typically dictates when you will and won't fight someone to the death. If you already have full stacked fury or mostly stacked, you fight because you get loads of free crit. Level 1 will start with E. It's a good way to push the wave and whatnot. For our build, it's got to be Kraken. It's super cheap, loads of damage. We'll go Kraken into Navari into a Hull Breaker. We don't want to team fight much on Trynd. Trynd team fighting is not good against like AoE CC like Poppy has on her R and on her circle. So we got some fury built up. We'll spin on her head, bop her down a bit. Not a bad trade. I did miss 2 last hits, but obviously we're still getting the XP from it. After your first spin in, when you have some fury, people tend to learn how much damage you do, and then they'll typically start to play a little bit farther back. So you want to try to make the most of your first spin as possible. Whenever you auto something or crit something or kill something, you get fury. So if you can do all 3, auto, spin, or crit or kill. And there we go. Wave is pushed. She's going to tank a little bit. She's not taking that much damage from it, though. We could go up and heal at this point. I think Poppy's mid, so we'll just chill. You don't have to get every single last hit on this champ. All you have to do is basically just stay alive. She burns her flash. I'll reset. Not that bad of an interaction. I still have Ghost. Poppy wastes flash, exposes herself on the map and whatnot. We'll go ahead and pick up a dagger and run on back to wait. We could go for boots, wouldn't be bad. Trynd has very good base movement speed, 345. He has one of the highest base health in the game, one of the highest base health regenerations in the game. She has TP advantage. I'm down some last hits now. Do I get XP from this? Oh, I did. That's huge, actually. That is really big. We'll go 2 points in Q. We don't need a point in W. W lowers the enemy's AD, and if they have their back turned, it also takes away a lot of movement speed. Auto, E, auto. Spin is a good auto reset. We'll go ahead and push this out. She laid a ward right here, which is kind of interesting. Auto into spin. And there we go. We can go ahead and look for a roam here. We'll get a point in W now. I have Ghost. They seem to be backing off. Well, at least they were for a moment. Ezreal still pushed up quite far. I'm rapidly losing fury, so I'm going to Ghost for this. We don't want to use W yet because he doesn't have back turned. Now he does. We'll spin all the way through just in case he has real flash. And he literally kill-stilled me. That sucks. I burned my Ghost for that, and he stole the kill on Swain. That's really unfortunate. We could do a lot more with that gold than him, but it is what it is. At least Ezreal died. Get her with our slow. Gets the knockup. Nice. That's huge. That is so good for us. Auto into spin. Great Jarvan gank. Jarvan is turbo meta right now for a good reason. His items are broken. Goredrinker got buffed. They also buffed Shojin, and those are 2 of his items that he builds every single game. Jarvan's in a very good position. You can first pick and blind pick him. She's being a nuisance. Auto spin. I will heal this off and walk away. I'm down to reset. I'm sitting on a lot of unspent gold. You get more attack damage the lower in health you are on Trynd. So when you're fighting people to the death, you don't usually want to use your heal early because it'll consume all your fury and also Give yourself more health. And if you're going to do that, then you're missing out on damage output because you get more AD the lower on health you are with your Q. We went for early tier 2 boots. Around level 6, if you can get 2 tier boots, it's huge for diving your opponent. Typically, you want to go for Berserk since it's attack speed. It's going to help you kill them quicker. Hey, friend. She got a plate out of that. Not bad. We can also look to roam easier with tier 2 boots, so it kind of turns out well for us. Turns out really well for our roams and dives. Looks like she wants to reset. You said you mad in all chat? That's hilarious. I have lots of attack speed, so I can take this pretty quick. Don't know where the Poppy is. Makes me nervous, but I just still have my E. No clue where Nefari went. My wave's basically frozen. Unless she crashes it. Me losing 5 minions is it's worth getting a kill here. Kill's worth more than a 1 wave of minions. Go ahead and pop R. We go and heal ourselves. Spin away. And we're chilling. We have tier 2 boots. He doesn't have boots. He can't keep up very well. We just got to back off. I didn't realize how low on health Jarvan was. He's almost dead. If he was half health, we could do it. Ezreal, no boots. Nice, we're out of there. Go ahead and pick up Noon Quiver. We'll pick up Dagger. She did end up getting a plate, and I missed, all in all, I think 2 full waves. But still, we got 2 kills, so it is worth for us. The more gold you can get on Tryndamere, you tend to outscale most champions. 2 champions who will heavily mitigate that are Jax with his Counter-Strike and Nasus. Nasus Wither cripples your attack speed and your movement speed. It's very bad for Tryndamere. Very, very bad for us. Nice. Let's go ahead, drop a ward, and we're good to go. Oh, hey, Poppy. Auto W auto. I don't think Nefari's here. I think she reset. I'm on Ghost here. She's dead. She got nowhere to go. I think she was looking to flash there. She couldn't get there quite soon enough. I don't know if I'm on a ward. I might be. Nefari missing. I'm going to lose all my Fury, so I might as well heal myself. After about 5 seconds of being out of combat, or it's 8 seconds out of combat, you start losing Fury rapidly. By the time I got back, I wouldn't have any left. Slower when she turns her back. Got her flash. That's really good. I got all my Fury back. She basically has Evelyn Q on Nefari. She's an AD Evelyn a little bit. I can't really save him from that. We'll hit her with an auto and spin away. It's a good short trade. If you're just trying to get in and out. Like if you're underneath their turret, you can hit with an auto spin. And if you do it properly, you won't even take a turret shot. If you time it really tight. Alright, we'll fight it. He doesn't have R. I have red buff autos on his head. I'm going to pop my R early just because these guys have a lot of damage output. Auto E auto. We'll heal ourselves towards the end. Nice. I'm going to stay for plates. I can take this fast. That is huge though. So much gold off that. The worst matchup on Tryndamere, it's really Cho'Gath and Heim. Heim, he moves really fast whenever he's near his turret or a turret. And Cho'Gath, his auto's chunk, so Cho'Gath's kind of tricky. Cho'Gath can also, he slows us with his E, and he knocks up and slows us with his Q as well, to where it's hard for us to auto and stay in auto attack range. The Tryndamere's extra auto attack range feels great. Tryndamere recently went from 125 base auto range to 175, which is as high as melee champ's auto range gets, unless it's an empowered auto like Shen Q at 200. Got full Kraken now. We want to go for Nefari for the cooldown. Nefari's tremendous on Tryndamere. Your attacks reduce your non-ultimate abilities cooldown by 15% of the remaining cooldown. Helps us get our spin and our W spam going. And then the impermanence, your abilities deal 20% increased damage based on your critical strike chance, and we have a lot of critical strike chance because of our passive, so perfect item for Trynd. Gale Force is also good on Trynd, but it was nerfed a couple patches back to where the cooldown's so long now it's hard to get great value out of it. Spin into this, hit her with W, flash, auto. She flashed as well. That's awkward. Maybe we gotta pull this back a bit. Check these bushes for him. Everything's slowing down. We don't really want to be mid right now. We want to kind of match the Nefari more than anything. Get her with the W, take down her attack damage a bit. I'll heal myself. It's cute. I'm taking too much damage here from Ezreal. Ezreal's so broken right now. It's not even a full item and he's still able to do some outrageous damage. Since we're critting and killing, we're getting loads of extra fury here. I'll have to R for that. Sucks. Really didn't want to have to, but better to use R than to waste my Ghost. Ghost is a much shorter cooldown. Let's go ahead and pick up Caulfield's. That's the move here for sure. Let's pick that up. Use our Q, even if we're in Fountain. We're trying to heal a bit quicker. It's got a base heal of 60. At this rank, early on, it's only 30. And then it also heals you per Fury. Looks like their bot lane's tired of playing bot lane. We were roaming on it a lot, or maybe Nefari was tired of it. She can't play against us anymore. Like I said, the only real matchups that you can't play against Tryndamere mid is Heim and Cho'Gath. Those are really, really hard to play against. Against matchups where you just can't kill them, those are the matchups where going for like early life, so like maybe a Ravenous, and even taking Phase Rush can be quite good. Spin through. That was a good block off by her. Is this warded or something? Seems like they have good vision of it. That was a good E drop by the Lux. Alright, I'll go bot. I gotta match her. She's just straight up killing. We can't have that. Hopefully she doesn't try to suicide on my turret when she realizes I'm behind her. I should be a little bit quicker. She doesn't have tier 2s. Got her with my slow. Yeah, she's a goner. I'll ghost for this. It's ridiculous that I'd have to. We'll press R because this champ's OP. She's actually just broken, man. Her damage output. There's someone over here. I gotta back off. I think it's Poopy. Poopy Stinky Pants over here. She's not a full item or anything, but I'm missing a lot of health. I do want to stay because I don't think she's still here. Oh, whoa! She is still here. What in the world? Alright. She's not going to do anything about this, though. That's so funny that she actually committed to staying on that. Grab control ward, and we're good to go. I'll run neutral here between bot and mid, depending on where Nefari goes. I can start even taking jungle camps. Okay, she's bot side. Let me get up my Fury real quick. I don't have time. Just got a little bit. Hey, friend. Got it with a W. She just popped her R, so I don't want to force it. I didn't have full Fury anyways, and I don't have my R. So once her R wears off, she loses all of her extra stats and whatnot. Then we'll fight it out. I'm not even really up items on her at the moment. We need to get the Nefari, and then we get Hold Break. They won't be able to stop us. They don't have a Jax or a Nasus. I can heal off a lot of her poke damage as well, which is kind of cool. She whittles her opponents down, and then she has execute damage, basically. Basically how that champion does it. So as we're trading CS here, it will scale a little bit better on me. All in all. this area isn't warded. That's good. Cool. Got most of our Fury up. We're sitting at big chunk of crit. 62% here. Got with the W. She's going to jump over this wall. I can feel it. I'm pretty quick though. Yep. Far does not play well against Trynd. No one expects Trynd mid too. When you play Trynd mid, it's not as if people are thinking, man, I need to play Cho'Gath mid or I need to play Heimer mid. They just think you're Trynd top or even Trynd jungle or Trynd AD carry. No one expects Trynd mid. He's starting to pick up some steam though. I have been seeing him a little bit more often. He has Warden's Mail. I'm not in a huge hurry to fight him. Essence Reaver isn't bad on Trynd. It's also not quite what we need. We'll hit him with an auto. Auto into spin. And we're chilling. Oh, that actually hit me. I didn't think it would. How fast is he? When his passive's full stack, he gets more moves. So he's 380. I'm 390. But when he's on his passive, like his big circle, after he hits you 3 times, he's a bit quicker than I am. I only stayed because I needed a little bit more gold. Only reason. He's doing some damage there for sure. I do not want to fight him. He has Warden's Mail. We're both equal gold spent, but he has Plated and Wardens. Those are both huge counters to what Trynd is. So if I do that, it's not going to turn out the best for me. As long as we juke his hook, though, we're fine. Like, Mord has to land hook or have some kind of way to get to you. He doesn't have Rylai's, so if he doesn't land hook, he has no real kill pressure. I might need some kind of penetration to handle the Mord. Since Trynd doesn't typically build too much HP, we could go for even Lord Doms or just go Serlds or Bork. We need some kind of percent-based damage or percent-based penetration. Could go Cleaver even against him. I'll Ghost for this. I'm going to steal it because he stole it from me last time. Hey, Ezreal. Hey, friend. This was a close fight, my guy. It actually was a lot closer than I thought it would be. He did some crazy damage. I think I could take this with my R, right? Oh, I didn't have to. Cool. They lose turret. They're going to lose a cannon wave. It's really, really good. And now that we have low cooldowns, we have a lot of levels in our E, and we're getting more crits because we have crit items plus Novari. It's very, very safe to steal their camps. Because even if someone shows up, I auto this twice and my E's already back up. So even if they came in kind of at the worst possible time, it's not the end of the world for us. But in the early game, if you have 1 point in your E, you have no items, then yeah, that could be bad. If your E's on cooldown and you're doing that. Let's go for Winged Moonplate. That's one of the best aspects of any item that has Winged Moonplate in it, whether it's Dead Man's Force of Nature or Hullbreaker. The movement speed on it makes it to where if they don't have it, how are they going to catch you? Yeah, he went Frozen Heart. That's a huge counter item to this champ. So it's the plated on Poppy as well. Oh, this is a bad fight. That's rough. If your teammates spam pinging you when you're splitting, you just have to mute them. Like, this is the right call. We don't want to team fight the Lux AoE, the Poppy AoE that stops my dash, the Trynd R, the Ezreal poke. If I walk at them, I just lose all my health and get turbo CC'd and Poppy stops my dash, so we're making the right move here. Auto into spin, we're chilling. I think we can mainly time out his R. Because we're not really looking to fight this on our R. We're not looking to fight that while he's using his R. He's stealing my stats, a lot of them. So we got his TP, we got his R. It's really, really good. Probably will need Bork to kill this guy though. The Frozen Heart, it's a kind of a short-term item. It's a huge power spike kind of item. To where we can overcome it for sure. Auto to spin away. And we're chilling. He's wasting time chasing us. I still got the gold I needed. Oh, almost. They shouldn't need me. Like, Mord's bot side right now. They're taking random fights. And it's easy to say, well, you're the most fed player. Why don't you just group? I know for a fact we would lose these team fights. They outrange us with the Ezreal and Lux. These team fights would go so bad. Poppy circle, hard counters are dash. He knocks me out of the air. Now my E's on cooldown. I can't reach anyone with autos to get it off cooldown. We just have to accept that. If our teammates die at a fast enough pace, we'll lose the game by default. Or if they can slow down the rate of their own deaths, I can carry this game 100% on the split. Pretty sure I win this. Ah, man, it's still kind of sketchy. This is so sketchy. Oh, he has R as well. Why not? Got it. Just barely. That's how close that fight is. I'm 3 full items. He's 2 full items. But since he built counter items and he's Mordekaiser, he's on that power spike, man. Where we can barely beat him. Yeah, I think we just push Swords here. We need penetration. But without penetration, we're not going to be able to deal with him. He's going to get more and more armor. He's probably going to pick up a Randuin. He's probably going to get a Thornmail. Could get a Dead Man's. Or just him getting more HP the way it synergizes with already having armor. It would be tough to deal with. Dash and Ezreal, do it. Be a hero. I guess they want to chase. We can still take everything faster than they can get to me too. Boom. I think we actually kind of win that. Tried to step on it, couldn't get it. Got the Poppy R, that's actually really good. I didn't burn anything to really get that, and I did some damage to her. Auto into E. I'll flash into that. Jarvan, your cage is trolling me. Auto E auto. I still have my R. Auto E auto. Got my R on. Got it. Just barely. That was so close. He did burn flash. Wow, that was close. Very, very close. Definitely need the Swords or Black Cleaver. Swords, Black Cleaver, or Bork would all be relatively the same value. I wonder which one's technically the best based on their HP and armor levels. It's hard to say. We'll go ahead and back off. My teammates can set that up. The enemies, if they all rush here, I'll take their bot turret. Oh, the Nefari TP. I see. Okay, I have a little bit of armor penetration now off of Last Whisper. It's not the full amount or anything. I kind of need red buff real quick. I'll also get my Fury up. They're not even doing it for some reason. Got her with an auto. I'm dead. I almost just died. Lux must have already burnt her R on the Garen, but holy crap, man. That was really bad for me. That was very, very bad. Auto into E. Spin away. We'll heal. The enemies are over chasing for kills. We got to take this. Take the closest stuff that's applying pressure. Spin on through. I don't really have the minions for this. If they agreed for that Baron, they're gonna just They're going to lose so much. Yeah, they're greeting for it. Swain, Seraphine might be able to slow them down if they're not hitting the Baron themselves. This is such a big mistake that people make. That Baron, whether they get it or not, doesn't change the game in a meaningful way. But if they lose 2 turrets and inhib, it will absolutely rock the game for them. And they just burnt TP. They lost 2 turrets and a TP for Baron. Not worth. Absolutely not. I should probably reset right about now. I'm sitting on a full item. I would go Lord Doms, but I already have some HP, and I'm thinking about going for Black Cleaver, so I think Surltair is good. It's also giving me a slow from hitting them with ability damage, which in my case is only really my spin. Ezreal's bot side, we should be able to fight here. So yeah, my spin will now slow by 30% per 1 second, which is it's something. I'll ghost in, auto W auto. That was such a big throw for them. Huge Seraphine R, huge Swain R, huge Jarvan R. Everyone landed their AoE. What are you doing, Ezreal? Oh, what a troll. They lose inhib. Might lose a game on that, actually. Could probably just end. He has his E. He's just baiting us. I should have fallen for that. Those are situations where having Gale Force would be your best mythic option. Got him. We're chilling. Yeah, I can pop R and basically end here. Auto E auto. That's it. Take a look at damage dealt, damage taken, and runes. Let's see it. Looking at damage dealt, damage champions, we did have the most in the game. Little surprised we had more than Ezreal since he was perma-poking. Very nice. For damage taken, we were number 1 in the game. No way. Expecting Garen or Mord to have that. And for self-mitigated, we were up there as well. I'm happy with that. Most dealt, most taken. If you count self-mitigated, we're probably not quite the most in the game, but still pretty solid. And for runes, high value. All in all, Trynd mid is a freaking beast. Make it to 6 without dying, and you have so many options, whether it's just shoving lane and leaving or diving your opponent with R. His early game can be slow for sure. His level 1's good. Level 2 things slow down. Level 3 things kind of slow down, but just don't pick them if they have Heim or Cho, because playing against Heim or Cho mid is excruciatingly boring and slow. If you guys enjoyed this Trynd video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.